Alright, good afternoon, YouTube. How you doing? Hot mic? Check it? Yes. Today is Wednesday, May 22nd, the best day of the week. It's New Comic Book Day. I'm JB, and welcome to another edition of What's On Today with Discovery Bay, home of the YouTube Comic Community Channel Guide. This is the show where I'm going to share some of my top picks from the sea of comic content that was released yesterday. Then I'm going to run down a lineup of content creators that are either releasing, premiering, or going live. So, I've been checking the numbers, guys, and if this video goes over 10 minutes, the views plummet. So I'm skipping the recap today because there are 15 shows in the lineup. 3 of them are premiering and 7 of them are going live. Alright, let's get to today's lineup and find out what's on today with Discovery Bay. All of these times are listed in both Pacific Standard Time and Eastern Standard Time, and all the channel links with timestamps are in the description below. So, first up at 12 a.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. Eastern, Arrow over at High Road Comics channel is releasing a video titled Pre-Gaming for San Diego Comic-Con Episode 1, Diamond Retailer's exclusive Alex Ross. Also at 12 a.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. Eastern, over at the Area 51 channel, we got a video titled Gallery Select X-23 Statue as Wolverine, Unbox and Review. At 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern, over at the Perry Comics channel, Perry released the next edition in his Who Are They series titled Who Are They? Crush. Now in this video, Perry gives a brief backstory to Crush, which I personally didn't know until this morning, goes over some key comics if you're interested in collecting, and presents a good jumping on point if you're interested in reading. Great stuff, Perry. At 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern, over at the Batman Statue Collector channel, Chris released a video titled Statue Preview Insanely Bermejo Joker 1/3 scale statue from Prime 1 Studios. I watched this already and all I can say is, wow! Alright. At 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. Go Joe's son! Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, so head over to Jeff Comic 813 channel and learn some Cantonese while watching the next episode of Cantonese Comic Wednesday, aka CCW. Now this is the series where Jeff shares his comic haul and teaches us some Cantonese. You don't want to miss it. At 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, head over to the Comics with Bueller channel for a video titled New Comic Books Releasing May 29th, Marvel and DC Comics Coming Out Weekly Picks. Now this one is always terrifically edited and well-paced look at next week's books, and if you're not familiar with Bueller, yeah right, what am I talking about? You're familiar with Bueller. Okay, at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, over at the Luther Manning channel, we get a live stream titled Luther and Reaper Live 5/22/2019 Comic Book Q&A. Now they didn't get to answer all of the questions last week, so they're doing it again this week. Post your questions in the comment of the live chat to be part of the discussion. Okay, at 4:30 p.m. Pacific, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Dave over at Mr. Miracle Comics is releasing the next installment in his terrific series titled 5 More Undervalued Comics for May 22nd, 2019. Now, if you're not watching this series from Dave, you're missing out, man. He has been spot on with these picks. Great stuff, Dave. Okay, at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, over at 90 MF Comics, we should be getting a live stream titled 90 Miles from Comics Live, 5/22/19. Chad, the freshly married man, congrats, yo, bro! And the boys sit around and share their new comic book day hauls and talk comic shop. Okay, at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, over at the Boy Who Had 7 Talks Comic Books channel, Matt is giving us a live stream titled Amateur Hour Episode 5, The Do's and Don'ts of Collecting, with special guest Cruiser's Vault. So join Matt and John of Sasquatch 210, and they will be joined by the Cruisers Vault. They're going to talk variant hype and buying books after they've already been on the top 10 list. This show is about sharing experiences and mistakes that we have made as amateur collectors in hopes of saving everyone some headaches. Okay, also at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, Brian and Jack over at Simple Man's Comics are premiering the next installment in a new series titled Comic Book Hot and Cold List for May 22nd, 2019. And in this video, we discuss what is currently hot and cold in the realm of comic books for the week of May 22nd. Brian and Jack seek out hot and cold picks from the authors and contributors of comicbookinvest.com and compile those inputs into a consolidated list each week, which they will share with us tonight. Okay. Also at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, over at the Lords of the Long Box channel, they're giving us a live stream titled Episode 126, Insider Scoop of Upcoming Marvel Shows, Films, and Comics to Speculate. Now, this is the first Insider Scoop report of upcoming Marvel projects and what comics could be getting hot. Okay, at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, we get yet another live show. This one is titled Comic Core Unlimited over at the Comic Core YouTube channel. Join JD, Israel of Comics Spectre, Jason of Comics Misexplained, and John of John's Comics with Kids for the next edition of this terrific live show. Tonight, they're going to chat about what you should be reading, what's happening at upcoming cons, which is definitely hot right now, and what books are getting hot. This one should be fun. Stop by the chat and leave a thumbs up. Okay, at 7:30 p.m. Pacific, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, over at the Hoodoo TV channel, they're giving us a live stream titled Dead End, Kids Interview with writer Frank Gogol. Okay, the last item on the lineup and the last live show that I know about starts at 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. It's Wednesday, so you know what that means. It's New Comic Book Day Book Club. Head over to White Whale. Wait a minute. Nope. We got another program alert. Looks like this live stream is going to be titled Old Comic Book Day Book Club. That's right. Join John from John's Comics with Kids and Alec of White Whale Comics as they're going back in time to read the first issue of the Wolfman Perez run of New Teen Titans. Be sure to join them in the live chat. It should be fun. All right, well, that's it for today's show. Thank you for taking the time to watch me and our channel today. Please visit me on Facebook and Instagram, where I'll be posting this schedule with any ads and or changes this afternoon. We've also got a Patreon page if you're interested in supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, give me a like. If you know of anyone who might be interested in this information or may want to be included in the show, please share this with them. Also, leave me a comment below on how I can improve this show or if there's a channel out there I should be watching. If you're not already a subscriber, think about subscribing so you don't miss any of this great new content. Who knows? You may find your new favorite channel today. And as always, don't forget, we had a good time.